I feel like a lot of these men don't know how to be men because you have women out here still treating grown-ass men like babies. You got mothers who wants to have her son act like he's her man and just cater to her, or like she's still breastfeeding him. And then you got women who will support a man who's not shit, and even if he wasn't shit, like these men don't know how to stand it in their power because you got women paying their fucking rent. You have women taking care of them. You have women giving them whatever the fuck they want just so they could be with them. Heal yourself. You part of the motherfucking problem and why things are the way the fuck they are. Now, don't get it twisted. I understand, like, a lot of people don't want to be alone. I was like that. But now that I started focusing on me and loving me, and I still got some more self-love to give to myself, to learn. It's not something you could just be like, hey, yeah, I just started loving myself. No, it's a process. Start that process so we can stop raising grown ass men who still broken inside, and they manipulate women, they use women. And a lot of these black men too, a lot of them are so fucking insecure. It's like they hate their own race. They'll go out their race, they'll treat another race better than they treat their own. Like, ugh. Give that love. I'm still learning. I have a son and I have a daughter. I'm not fucking perfect, but I'm trying. I'm trying to do things that I didn't learn growing up. A lot of times I'm emotionless because that's how my whole family is on my mother's side. They don't really show love. My father too, his side. They don't really show love. They don't express love. They don't really give love besides just handing out money. I don't need fucking money. I need that genuine love, something that I was lacking as a child that I'm trying to learn now how to give to my kids. I have I ordered a few books. I got so many books in front of me. Like, I've been so stressed out because it's like I wish I could just read so quick and just get these shits out the way and gain the knowledge I need. But it doesn't take. It's not a process that just happen overnight. I got the 5 love languages of children and the 5 love languages, the secret to love that lasts. Now, a lot of women want to put themselves in situations or situationships that isn't for you, and then you wonder why you're not completely happy. You got to go do tarot videos to see what this person is up to when communication should be key. Now, I'm not saying I know it all, but I do know a man know how he's going to treat you in the very beginning when he meets you. I feel like certain men know who they respect and who they not going to respect. Who a woman that respects herself and a woman that don't respect herself. I'm thinking about that song JayZ, Bitches and Sisters. A real man, a man, whatever you want to call him, a guy is going to know who you are, how you carry yourself, if you even worth giving the time and effort to, if you're marriage material and all the rest. Now, just if he say it to you or not, he's not going to unless he's that disrespectful. But at the same time, it's like, you got to love yourself and know what you're going to put up with and what you're not going to put up with. I've been through it where I stayed because I didn't want to be alone. And that's because growing up, I seen certain things that I shouldn't have seen. I was exposed to certain things that I shouldn't have been exposed to. I wasn't taught self-love. It was the same people that raised me that made me feel bad about myself and made me feel ugly and like I wasn't good enough. Like I didn't deserve the best. And now it's like I have to reprogram my mind to realize that I deserve nothing but the fucking best. And so do you. So I feel like it's about time that women stop encouraging men bad behavior by supporting them, by taking care of them, by staying with them. And I feel like it's not that easy, but it's something that you have to constantly work on. A man will appreciate you and want you even more when you let his ass go and you show him, I'm not playing with you and I'm not taking your bullshit no more. And then when they probably come back, you probably don't even want this damn person. Like what would be the point of growing and starting to love you and getting better and being better, doing better, just evolving in all aspects of your life to go back to somebody who never appreciated you in the first goddamn place? Especially if they're not doing the healing work. Especially if they still don't even recognize like how great they are in themselves, but they stay stuck and stagnant. I'm reading this book again, Addicted to Pain by Rainey Howard. And like, this could be a lot of people's story because I feel led to share it. It was somebody that left a comment on my page on my channel after I posted that video about somebody trying to come back. And I really feel like it was an ex trying to take over the reading for the new love reading that I did. Now this ex don't want new love for you, but yet it's still like, what makes you think you deserve my love? Like, what makes you think I should even let you back in? Like, you got to start being real to yourself instead of suppressing and putting in the back of your mind like, hey, this person, he only beat my ass a few times. Oh, he only cursed me out. Oh, he never took me outside or acknowledged me to his friends and families. Like, his friends and family, like, he didn't step up to the plate where he should have. Like, where you was doing most of the work and he wasn't doing jack shit besides freeloading, laying his grown ass up in your shit. Taking, constantly taking, but having nothing to give. Nah, I'm not raising no grown ass man, and neither should you. Like, and that's same for the men. Like, for the females out here that just want money. Life is more. It's more to life than just having money. Like, when you die, you can't take none of this shit with you. So why not be happy in the present moment? Why not be happy? Why go around being all miserable or worried about a bag or fucking shoes? That's just gonna get worn out, outdated, played out, and you're gonna get except for a Louis bag. Go get that Louis bag on your own. Like, don't be using nobody for no goddamn money, because what are you gonna, if you have daughters, like, what are you gonna teach your daughter? I remember somebody in my family like, yeah, make sure he has money. I'm sorry, I don't want to make sure that would be a benefit if he has money, but I'd rather him have genuine love for me than to know that man is not going to walk out on me when times get hard. Like, and it should be the same. Like, it has to be more that you want out of life than nice damn things. I seen these videos on YouTube where the females, they was doing skits, and the females was like, the man was like, oh, I'm in college. And she was like, ew. He was like, oh, all right, I dropped out of college. She was like, oh, that's what I'm talking about. Every positive thing he said, that woman did not want to hear it. But when it came to some ratchet shit, she was like, oh, okay, that's what I'm talking about. Like, bitch, don't you want more out of life? You ain't gonna be young. Sooner or later, your coochie is gonna dry the hell up. And what are you gonna do then? You can't be going around sucking in, you know what, forever. What are you going to teach your kids? Even if you don't want any, what impression are you going to leave on others? It was another skit I was watching, and the girl was like, oh, you like to eat. She talked about her vagina. You like to pray before you eat your food. Like, bitch, he ain't got no real meal in front of his mouth. He got your dusty ass vagina in front of his face. And then she's like, oh, I can't use condoms. Ew, oh my God, he put the condom on her, she ran off. The fact that my male friends really be telling me it's females out there, like, y'all bitches is nasty. Y'all disrespectful. Like, God is gonna be tearing a lot of walls down, and not the ones in between your thighs. Those probably already torn the hell down. If you don't have no respect for yourself, don't expect no man to have respect for yourself. A lot of the times we don't know what it is for a man to love us or a woman to love us because we didn't receive that love when we was kids. But the only thing you could do is rebuild yourself, reprogram your mind, start to love yourself. Like, I'm still learning myself, but you have to start from somewhere, because God is not going to keep allowing certain shit and certain things to go on. Seeing some of this shit on YouTube, knowing my kids watch YouTube, like, I don't even want them on watching certain TV shows or watching certain things, or even being around certain kids in school, but I can't fucking protect them from every single thing. But what I can do is help encourage others, because like I said, I was there at one point. When you young, I feel like God give you time, your 20s, to live your best life, because I was doing some things I had no business doing, but yet and still, I always had respect for myself. And I had people respect me. You know what I mean? Like, you have some people that feel they get too comfortable and they feel like they could say whatever or do whatever because they got into your little circle, or they just feel like it's okay after a while. But it's up to you how people gonna treat you. I'm very I used to be playful. I used to be so playful that people took my kindness for a joke till I became a fucking bitch. And then that's when people started saying, all right, maybe she's nothing to play with. I shouldn't have to be a bitch in order for people to understand, like, don't fuck with me. I shouldn't have to do that. But you got so many ignorant ass people out here, like the way some of these females carry themselves is fucking disgusting. Females out here don't even know who the fuck the kid's father is, but yet and still, like, what can you teach that damn kid? The ones that have a man set up because he's not doing what you want him to do. And then the men out there that'll sleep with their oh, that's my friend, but I'm gonna sleep with his woman. Y'all running trains on women. You know how nasty you are, how dirty you are, sleeping with women with no condoms and stuff. And then those be the ones you hear in the readings. STD, STI, this one has this one has that, this one has BV, because he has so many partners, or you have so many partners. They don't know where it come from. Yes, the hell they do. It's from your ass being nasty or whoever you sleeping with. Stop giving your sexual energy to everybody. Just, like, I'm not just me, like, you'd be lucky if you could even sniff my shit. But I might let you lick it. I don't know. I'm not gonna go too deep into that. You have to use discernment about who you let in. These motherfuckers gotta try to block my intuition, block my crown chakra in order to try to sneak one, like get one over on me. And they think all that shit they do is not gonna come back to them. Like, everything you do is gonna come back to you sooner or later. But just the way females carry themselves, like, when you get older, you're supposed to grow and, like, learn and do better. Like, in my 20s, I did some of the things y'all people are still out here doing. And even in my 20s, I didn't even go to the extent to what some people are doing. Like, get your fucking life in order. Like, who's teaching the kids? If your stupid grown ass is acting the way you acting, who the fuck is gonna be teaching these kids? My neighbor told me it was a 6-year-old girl out here told somebody to pull his pee-pee out. 6 years old? She's learning that from somebody. Oh, go down there. She's 6 years old. What she know about oral sex at 6 years old? A lot of the parents is nowhere to be fucking found that these kids are being touched. My mother was always on the fucking phone. She didn't know what the fuck was going on. And then y'all like covering this shit up. When somebody else in my family was touched and something happened. I don't like talking about it, but guess what? Oh, it never happened. Every time something happened to the females, we're liars. We made it up. The fuck I'm making it up for? How the fuck I'm making something up where I can't even tell my fucking therapist because I'm breaking down. And even she realizes something wrong. But my own fucking family don't know? Y'all gonna call me a fucking liar? No, you just a piece of shit. That's what it is. And you don't want to fucking take no accountability for what happened in my youth. A lot of y'all is fucking worried about the wrong fucking things and having fly little kids that don't even give a fuck about how they look. They'll be happy with some Spider-Man shoes or something that lights the fuck up. Spend more time with your kids. What about Sunday dinners anymore? Do anybody do that? No, because the government want everybody to work. And then they got the kids watching Nas X and listening to this fucking music that you could already see. They don't even give a fuck about what they doing anymore. It's all out there for y'all to see. So y'all can't be like, oh, that's just conspiracy theory. I don't believe in conspiracy theory. That's because you fucking blind. You want to be blind. You want to stay where you at. You want to stay stuck and stagnant and chasing after a bitch or a nigga. Like, I don't give a fuck who feels some type of fucking way. Bitches that hating on other females when you could go out and do the same thing. You could go out. God made us all special and unique in our own way. Everybody's not going to be the fucking same. But for you to hate on another woman or hate on another man, or you want to take what he got or you want to take what she got, go out and work for what the fuck you want. Stop trying to beat people in the head and lie and manipulate because you hate your motherfucking self. I be seeing how females look at me, or they don't want me around your man. Bitch, if I wanted your man, I could take him. But guess what? I don't want his sorry ass. And if you got to feel like that, then what the fuck is the point of being with him? Like, wake the fuck up already. Ignorant shit. Like I said, we've been programmed to to do certain things, act certain ways because of growing up. And I know our family don't have as many, back in the days, they didn't have as many resources as we do now, but we do have the resources now. So what's the problem? What's the fucking problem? But this book, Addicted to the Pain, it has like some questions that you could fill out. And I would say like do this shit when you ready to say like, all right, I'm ready to change because I know my ways is not right. Before I went through all that trauma and before I changed into a bitter bitch, it's like, I would say like, all right, if I was to die, I would go to heaven. Then when I started doing shit and following females and listening to the female, the wrong, being around the wrong crowd, I'm like, I don't know how God feel about me. You be honest with your fucking self. That's another thing. A lot of these young kids are surrounding themselves. I grew up around the wrong fucking females. Females that was like, why are you still dealing with him? Just go out, get a next man. Now, these are the same females that got shit they can't get rid of. That was teaching me shit. Don't follow down nobody else's path. Go down your own road. Do what feels right to you. And if you don't know any better, you should at this age. Educate yourself. Surround yourself around positive people, not people that's going to manipulate you and want you to do bad things or things that will bring you harm because that's what they're doing because they don't know no better. When I was young, my family my cousin taught me everything I know. And she was not a good influence for me either. But at the same time, I had a strong head. I had a good head on my shoulders where I knew what to listen to and what not to listen to. I always did what the fuck I wanted to do. I didn't follow behind no fucking body. And that's the problem. Like, people want to stick in groups and cliques. Right is right and wrong is wrong. So if you hang with the wrong crowd, then expect to have the shit that they put out there come back to you. And I noticed too that I had to be real with myself. I'm like, why am I attracting the same type of people? What is it about me that I need to change about myself that these people, I don't like certain qualities in them. Like, maybe I have these qualities too. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I just wanted to share that real quick. I didn't mean to go off, but it's a lot of things. It's like, I don't like, especially when it comes to kids being touched and they're being called liars because the family don't want to own up to shit. The family don't want to be viewed in a bad light. Like, they don't want to be viewed as a bad parent. I don't give a fuck how you want to be viewed. Your fucking main thing should be focusing on that child, healing that child, being there for that child. Nobody want to talk about what happened to me, but that doesn't excuse the fact the shit happened. And then there's so many other kids out there that's going through it because the parents is not focused on the kids. These kids in Brooklyn be outside all types of you fucking 14, 15 years old with belly shirts on out 12 in the morning. Like, who's buying them Louis bags, these false lashes and all the rest? Like, what the fuck is y'all parents doing? And then you wonder why your child ends up pregnant or out fucking at an early age. You know what I mean? Like, my mother was very strict, but at the same time, she didn't give me the love that I needed. It has to be a balance. Like, I'm not no fucking expert, but I can't tell y'all what I went through. So y'all won't repeat the same mistakes because people rather hide the truth than to be like, yo, I'm not perfect. This is what happened to my child, or this is what happened to me. You know what I mean? We can't keep making the same mistakes. All we could do is just be there for each other and be truthful to ourselves and be truthful to each other so we can help uplift other people. And if I'm being watched for giving out this type of information or experience, telling y'all my experiences, shit, let's make it worthwhile. Let's do something to uplift humanity, uplift each other instead of tearing each other the fuck down. Just like what we put in our fucking bodies. I'm not trying to be eating no other fucking human being. That's all the fuck I gotta say. They doing a lot of corrupt shit and they fucking up these kids' minds. I gotta stop cursing. I curse too much, but I feel like when I feel something so deeply, I'll be like, motherfucker, fuck. Like, I be going in because my heart, like, is pure. Like, that shit be pissing me the fuck off. I'm not eating no fucking other humans. If y'all want to watch me, now I'm going to give y'all motherfuckers a reason to fucking watch me. And you can always kill the flesh, but you can't kill the motherfucking soul. Something happened to me, I'll still haunt y'all bitches. and y'all fucking families, the ones you love the fucking most, because you mad because I'm telling the truth and because you sold your motherfucking soul and you want to work for the devil and you're still not even happy. Go fuck yourself. You one of those broken ass people that's fucking hurting other people because you don't want to heal yourself. Get the fuck out of here. Like I said, be careful what y'all eating in these meats and shit, because when I pulled the devil card one day, it was a human leg, not a chicken leg. That's all I have to say.